What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react to some Canadian memes. It is time once again to take a look at some funny, random pictures with text on them, also known as memes. And these are all about Canada. So let's see what I can learn today about Canadian culture through the memes. So let's take a look at some of these, starting with, it says, Americans say Canadians are so weird for bagging milk. That is something that, to be fair, that is something we would say, although there's a lot of Americans that don't even know that Canadians actually have bagged milk. That's still very, very strange to me. So yes, that's something we would say, sure. Also, Americans. Okay, fine. What is this? Is this what we do? That's weird. Is that what this is? Okay, fine, Canada. Sure, that's fair. All right. We have American cheese that's like super. Who knows what it's made out of? But it's very synthetic and processed, and we love it. And it does look exactly like the. Do you guys not have this, by the way? Like, I guess it's called American cheese for a reason, but like, can you find this at all in Canada? The point of the meme here is like, Americans say bagged milk is weird, but we have weird stuff like cheese that come in individually wrapped little slices that takes a strangely large amount of heat to melt. So that's fair. That's okay. This is kind of opening my American mind up to the possibilities that we are the strange ones. That could be true, I guess. This says, you will be known for, and then Canada says, being one of the most developed countries in the world. And then it's like, being a diverse country, having free healthcare, and then A. I don't know who God. I don't know who gets to decide these things. I don't know why it is this way, but in the United States, this is what Canada is known for. I'm laughing because this is like so accurate for Americans. You guys are known for being cold, not cold people like a personality trait, but cold temperature, and being polite and saying A and hockey and moose. That's just what. That's not everything, of course. That's not even close to everything that encompasses Canadian culture. You guys are an extremely successful, developed country, obviously. You're diverse, you have great health care, but in the United States, you shall be known for none of those things. You shall be known for saying a lot. I don't make the rules. This says, it feels good to be a Canadian, eh? I thought I got a ticket, but then I realized I live in Canada. Nice car? The ticket? Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Is this... I hate to say it. I hate to be the skeptical one. Is this real? Are you guys really leaving random notes on each other's cars that just say nice car? I would certainly think that's a ticket. You better believe here in the United States, never in my entire life have I ever heard of anybody having a note pinned to their windshield saying nice car. That would always be a ticket. I don't know if this meme is trying to be funny, because this, I know Canada is known for being like a very positive, friendly place, but this is like, I'm not expecting this. This would be extreme. Like, that would be, I mean, leaving notes saying nice car on your. Who knows? Maybe it's real. This is by the Conservative Party of Canada. This is like a tweet or a post or something. It says, "The floor is a balanced budget." What the heck is what is going on here? What? Huh? Is that Trudeau? What's he do? How I didn't know he had so much core strength. Oh my, what's he doing? What is Okay, I gotta reel it in here for a second. Let's dissect this meme like it's a work of art or something. It's a picture of Trudeau doing like a plank on a table. I guess you got to get your workout in sometime. Is this like, did he actually do this? Because that's impressive for another thing. That he can like even do this weird position on a table. Anyway, he's holding himself up on the table and not touching the floor. And they're saying the floor is a balanced budget. It's okay. Okay, I'm getting it. It's like that game when you're a kid, like the floor is lava. Except here, the floor is a balanced budget. So if you touch the floor, you have a balanced budget, but the Canadian government doesn't have a balanced budget, so he will not touch the floor. I get it. Okay, I think I've dissected this to the point where I've stripped it of any comedic or funny value, but we all understand the joke now. I'm just like amazed at this photo. Like, what's he doing? He's very happy there too. All right. The floor is a balanced budget. Okay. That one's good. That one's better and better the more you look at it. This is a Canadian map, according to an American. So I'm American. I can tell you if this is true or not. Canada is all of that, and then over there is more Canada. Yes! Absolutely 1000%. This is great. Like, this is so accurate for Americans. I don't know. And aside from being funny, it's also embarrassing because Americans, like, we are so bad at geography. Not just like, it'd be one thing, if you can't label a map of Europe or Asia. Although you should be able to name a lot of those countries. Fine, if you can't do all that. But Canada it's in North America. It's bordering us. You're touching us. You're touching us. And I think 90% of Americans or more have no idea what the map of Canada looks like. And the way I know this is that I have, for the vast majority of my life, I had no idea. Now, since I've done a lot of videos on YouTube about Canada, I've learned a lot more about the map and the provinces. I didn't know there were provinces or territories or how many there were, or in my mind, for most of my life, it's always been Canada. Okay, Canada, and then over there's more Canada, and somewhere is a place called Ontario, and maybe Quebec. Somewhere, I don't know where. That's what most Americans, and it's kind of sad, especially for Canada. Like that's literally next to the United States. But most Americans don't even know, like, we don't know the provinces. We don't even know they're called provinces. Like, I think a lot of Americans would think that Canada has states, like 10 or 13 states or something. Anyway, that's a very accurate meme. What is this? What is this? Oh God, am I allowed to show this? What is happening? Okay. Canada's wildfires. Yes. Who made this? Who did this? What is this? This is amazing. This is it just keeps repeating. So, this is like how Americans react basically when Canada's wildfires, like, instead of having sympathy and concern and empathy for you guys, I think a lot of Americans act like this, like, oh my God, get when the smoke like rolls into parts of America, like the Americans just complain, like as if Canadians can stop the smoke or so. It's like this. This is how Americans feel, I guess. Like you're now on a totally different note. What was going on at this soccer game? Like, why is this guy? Why were they doing that to his butt? Like, what is he? Okay, let's go. Let's. Um, this is America saying and stay out to Mexico or Mexicans and making a wall. And then Canada saying this isn't what it looks like. Canada building a wall and Americans saying, Canada, why? I mean, God, if any American at this point had the audacity to be like, what? Why? Why? Now, Canada, you guys aren't actively building a wall. Like, literally, the United States is building a wall to keep, like, people from coming from Mexico illegally into the United States. That's an actual thing. From what I'm aware of, you guys aren't, not yet, you guys aren't building an actual physical wall to keep out Americans, I hope. But if it did happen, and I bet a lot of Americans would actually be like, "What? What did we do? Why? What do you have against us?" Let's put a smile on that cookie. And there is a smile on the cookie. What is this? This is like a Tim Hortons thing. This is a Tim Hortons thing. You have a cookie with a smile on it. Is there something that I'm not getting? There's also like this random. Okay, the Joker in Batman, The Dark Knight. If you've seen it, the Joker says, "Let's put a smile on that face." Here he's saying, "Let's put the smile on that cookie." And at Tim Hortons, you have a smile on a cookie. Am I getting it? Is that? I think this is a pretty straightforward meme. Okay. This is Molson, which is like a Canadian beer, right? 6% lager cold shots. Molson. Okay, this is a can of Molson beer. And then Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park saying, "You did it! You crazy son of a gun! You did it!" What did you do? Huh? What'd you do? You have a can of beer? Is it the cold shots? What? You made a 6% lager? Don't tell me like you put beer in a can. That can't be what's so amazing about this. I'm missing something here. What is so amazing about this can of Molson lager that we'd be like, you did it, you finally did it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand the meme. It is bound to happen. This says, "I will order something from Amazon." And you're starting to put on makeup, I guess. "Glad I paid for Prime. Guaranteed 2-day shipping." And you're starting to put on clown makeup. "Canada Post will deliver your package." You're putting on your clown wig. "Me, actually surprised Canada Post didn't deliver in 2 days. You're a clown." So, this is obviously ripping on Canada Post, which is like some Canadian. It's the postal service in Canada. Instead of USPS, you have Canada Post. I guess Canada Post has a bad. I've heard they go on strike a lot, for one thing. I've heard about that, but are they just not reliable? Because here in the United States, we don't do everything the best, but we do Amazon shipping well. That's what I gotta say. I'm happy to live in America because we have big serving sizes, big portions, unlimited soft drinks or refills, and 2-day shipping. That's pretty much guaranteed. Like if you order Amazon Prime, you get your package in a day or two. Like that is pretty much guaranteed. So that's cool. In Canada, I guess it's annoying because Canada Post kind of fails a lot, or that's what the meme says. I just have to go off of the meme. Um, Canadians, when a kid puts on the wrong hockey jersey. This is this this is a very Canadian reference, a very Canadian experience. Canadians, when a kid puts on the wrong hockey jersey. Okay, go to church and ask God to forgive you. Oh my God. Like it's a mortal sin to put on the wrong hockey jersey. Like to support the wrong hockey team. Like you put on the wrong jersey, like it's the wrong game day or the wrong team. That's like an unforgivable sin in Canada. You gotta go to church and ask forgiveness from God. that's a good one, and hopefully an exaggeration. Ah, yes, Canadian healthcare. If you die whilst waiting to see the doctor, please cancel your appointment. Oh no. Um, so this meme is making fun of Canada. Is this true? I've heard so many great things about Canadian healthcare. The one negative thing I've heard is that wait times can be long in Canada. I guess because everybody is using the system, and in America, people are avoiding the hospital because it's expensive. So people die, but we have less of a wait time, I guess. In Canada, you might die in the waiting room. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. But if you do, please make sure to fall headfirst onto your phone and cancel your appointment or something, please. Oh, God. And with that, that's good. These were very funny. Strangely informative. Like, I do learn the most random things about Canadian culture from Canadian memes. So I really enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these Canadian memes or any of these Canadian references, especially if I didn't understand any, or if you want to give your thoughts. That'd be awesome to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and learning about Canadian culture and seeing Canadian things I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.